Good morning, family. I'm hoping that you're having a good Sunday. It's the 14th of January 2024. If you were still planning for January, we are almost in the middle of January 2024. Once this January is gone, once we hit the last day of January, we must all know that this is what is going to happen with all other months. But I'm happy that we are all together. You are still planning, you are still optimistic, you're doing the things that you plan to do from the 1st of January 2024. Don't give up, my friend. Do not. Okay, can you quickly please speak about the Dr. Malinga saga? I'm going to say it's a saga because if you didn't hear, people were asking why are people like Dr. Malinga two-faced. For those who don't know Dr. Malinga, maybe you are watching from anywhere in the world. Dr. Malinga is one of South Africa's musicians. He's got his own style of singing. He's got a beautiful voice, by the way, but he also has a very good style of introducing himself in the industry or even at events. So he's got a leg for a leg work for days. I don't even know how to put it. So a leg dance for days. Please watch his videos. You'll understand what I'm saying. But people were saying, didn't Dr. Malinga say he will never perform at the ANC's events? Habi. And now they were like saying, okay, is he betraying? What's wrong with me? Is he betraying EFF? How, guys? Can we please take it back? Is this not the same Dr. Malinga that we're worried about because he did not have money to pay SARS? Weren't we all gathering here praying for him, asking that those who've got money and financial muscle, can they please assist him because he needed financial assistance? And I mean, weren't we genuine about that ask? I think we were. We all wished we're doing requests and we're all saying, everybody goes through some ish, but also people like Dr. Malinga, for them to go out online. And I mean, that's a big platform, Meg's platform, to be even crying live on that platform. It meant a lot, especially for a man. I'm going to say a man because people tell you that, you know what, it's no longer the early 20s, or 19s, whatever, where men were not expected to cry or express their feelings. Yes, it's 2023. Yes, 2022. It's late 2020s. People are supposed to express their feelings, 20th, 21st century, whatever you call it, my friend. But now, Jiggy, you are all saying, how what type of a person is this who's two-faced? He doesn't even stick to his word and all of that. Remember, this is the same guy that is supposed to go out there. He was asking for gigs. And I would say, was it cancel culture? We don't know. And now, when the man is working for himself, whether he plays for EFF, whether he goes to gigs and performs for the ANC, whether he performs for the DA, this man is trying to make sure that there's food on the table. He is the breadwinner. Should we not forget that this is the same person who managed to buy his house cash? How many people can do that? Yeah, he could have made his financial mistakes here and there, but also he's a very responsible man. He's got kids, for crying out loud. He's got a wife, he's got obviously a family to feed. Whether he was married or not married, whether he had kids or not have kids, but I mean, he's got his responsibility to his life. So what are we trying to say, guys? Okay, let me just calm down. Because someone is going to drag me and say, you see, that's a problem. Okay, let me just calm down. What would you have done if you were Dr. Malinga? Here is the ANC giving you a gig and obviously going to pay you. And here's the EFF giving you a gig and obviously they're going to pay you. Here's the EFF in the last months they paid or they assisted paying your SARS situation debt. And now you are telling me that you wouldn't take a gig from the DA just because you said you will never do any other gig. than the EFF because the EFF helped you allegedly. I think let's just be honest. We are the same people that comes onto these platforms and cry foul when people leave us without anything. And we also amongst ourselves, we're the same people that will ask what were they doing with this money because they got so much money. What did they do with their money? We are the same people that do the same thing with our families, our friends, colleagues, and everyone else around us. When things go south, with they will. Believe me, this is life. In your life, in my life, in everyone's life. But the best thing is knowing that you will actually stand up and do your thing. You cannot be we cannot be like down forever. You must understand that this is life. Life goes like that. It's the universe. It cleans all the time. You need to be down, but to have to stand up. And now you're saying he cannot. And I mean, this is what he does. This is his job. No, man, I think let's just be realistic. And also, let's just be human beings once, in a while. What are you saying about Dr. Malinga's kids, Dr. Malinga's family? They're supposed to starve because he once said, of course, he said it. How many times your lovely politicians have said this and this? Okay, let's even talk about something like load shedding. And right now, we are within load shedding. I mean, we talk about it like it's a joke when you say, is this not the same person that said this? But it's not a joke. People are running businesses from home. People are suffering from this load shedding. And then when you are picking up on Dr. Malinga for performing to go and get his money, he needs to buy porridge, my friend. Let's all understand that. You would do the same thing. Would I do the same thing also? Of course. I'll do the same thing. Because at the end of the day, I need to put some bread on the table. So I think let's not be like that. It's 2024. Remember, there are things that we said we're going to leave in 2023 and beyond. Right now, we are just human beings who are raising our children. We cannot be like that. If something is good for you, let it be good for the other person as well. Well done to Dr. Malinga. Congratulations. May he get more gigs because these gigs, they come, they're not always there. Remember that. We're going into winter. It's going to be a very dry season for most entertainers and for most DJs and entertainment people, or even artists, big artists. About Dr. Malinga, as far as I know, they've not really cracked the international world. Where you're saying, you know what, it's actually winter in South Africa, and guess what? In this part of the world, it's actually summer. So let me just go and play there. So please, guys, please, let's not be like that. Because who knows, at the end of the day, if we continue like that, let's not cry foul when people lose their lives or when they take their, I mean, yo, let's not be like that. Please, please, South Africa, I beg. Please, Africa, I beg. When someone is down and out, we always laugh at them and we'll say things, what did they do with the money? When they're getting this amount of money, what were they doing with the money? And now when they try to make some money, you are saying that let Dr. Malinga perform at any gig that he's given, as long as it's going to pay and go and buy the bread for his children and for his wife and for his family and for himself. Let him go and work. Thank you so much, my friend. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. I shall see you on the next one.